On the jazz lounge floor, Diane confides in Jack that they've needed to turn off the world and spend time together. When she asks whether he's okay, he says he's worried about her intentions to demolish the Abbott homestead. She then asks herself how she can make him forget about his fears and just enjoy being with her. Jack is attempting, but he needs more kisses from Diane before they can make out. Diane explains to Jack that she has been researching old products in the archives and is now looking for a creative way to sell them again at a premium price. She hopes that by appealing to both nostalgic customers and potential new ones, Jabot Classic can attract both types of customers. Diane then asks Jack for his opinion, but he is too preoccupied with planning his house party to pay attention. Diane wants to know why he can't trust her on this, while Jack is just curious about her intentions. Diane assures him that he will adore it. Maybe this is all just a huge error, but Jack doesn't like that something so vital is being kept under wraps. She promised to keep him engaged. After the dance, Diane tells Jack how impressed he is with her plan to make the retro products new again. Diane is excited as he gushes that the idea is brilliant and bold, just like his wife. He asks if she really wants to cancel, but she assures him it's going to be fun and the renovations are already happening. She then pulls him onto the dance floor. Jack is certain that Jabot Classic is a suitable match for Diane, and she tells her husband that his taste is impeccable. It's wonderful to see Jabot restored to its rightful place in the family. Not even Victor could displace them. Diane finds it difficult to accept that Victor and Jack's conflict has ended, but Jack refuses to let it affect him or provide him with the fulfillment he craves. Diane presses the issue, asking if he isn't concerned about Claire and Kyle getting into trouble. Jack believes they are capable of dealing with old grumpy. Ideally, Diane would be able to take on the same mindset. As a result of everything Kyle went through, Jack believes he is a better and wiser guy. Kyle enters the social hall, and Summer informs him that she was going to contact him shortly. They discuss how the instructor was so enthusiastic about Harrison's diorama. He made sure everyone understood that the whole family had a hand in creating it and how much it meant to them. It seems he's not coming alone as Summer finds out he's waiting for Claire and Victor. They will be joined by Nikki as well. It seems like a major thing, and Summer seems a little taken aback. They don't need her grandparents' consent, according to Kyle, who believes Celia wants Nikki there as a barrier. Victor's change of heart doesn't bother Kyle because he's only doing the dinner for Claire's sake. If Victor doesn't accept him, it won't affect him or Claire in any way. Summer reminds him that her grandfather has his ways of expressing his opinions. She notes that they weren't having a problem when they were together. Summer reassures her brother that she isn't jealous and feels bad about her grandfather's treatment of Kyle. She doesn't want Claire to add fuel to the fire, but Daniel can tell that something is bothering her because of the way she looks at Kyle. Summer asks if he can believe that Kyle is meeting Claire and her grandparents there, and he won't accept Kyle the way he did when they were together. If Kyle keeps going down this road with the ex-nanny, he's only inviting more disaster. As much as Summer adores their mother, Daniel says she feels horrible whenever she bonks one of her dogs. Right now, she's giving off mom vibes. Summer wonders whether this is related to the job offer from Billy, and Daniel responds that he accepted it at the ranch. Daniel then asks Phyllis if Summer has heard back from her, as he has been phoning and messaging but hasn't received a response. Michael is pleased to be trusted again, and Victor thanks him for stopping by. Victor is upset that Jordan returned to threaten his family after he and Cole let her out of his prison. Michael claims he was solely responsible for keeping an eye on his surroundings. Michael would never have abandoned him. According to Victor, he could have murdered him too, but he remained with the family. Since they are no longer an issue, Victor claims he can move on to the next stage of his strategy to pursue Jack Abbott using Jabot. Michael is unsettled, so Victor inquires as to whether or not the Glissade personnel he recruited are stationed at Jabot. Even though Michael paid him to stay out of legal trouble, he still hopes they won't comply with his every command.